This is Coach from Sportsalytics, and I'm going to give you a quick demo of Sportsalytics for soccer. You'll find that it's not only more affordable than your other options, but I think you'll find that it's a lot more comprehensive and has some really cool features as well. So let's jump in. Here's our team stats view. So we do team stats in a lot of different categories. So you can see here's passing that comes up, but you want to see like your shooting, for example, other things. Everything is video linked. So, for example, you want to see the off-target shots that UHS made. Here they are. Here comes an off-target shot, like so. So it's a great way to go back and find things. You can also customize these views as well. So, for example, if you want to move shots off free kicks over like so, it's that easy to customize. You can also add other events to any view or remove them, like so. Again, super easy to customize your box scores. You've got a bunch of different ones, and you can also create new views as well. For example, here's what we did in the attacking third in this particular game for both teams. So that's your team stats. You also get the same kind of thing with your set pieces. So if you want to see how corner kicks did, getting a goal scored, what about free kicks, etc. Here we scored a goal off a free kick. Want to see what it looks like. Again, pretty easy, and there's your goal, like so. Again, these are all customizable. Player stats, we don't do a lot of player identification because it's really difficult to accurately do it, but we will do your goals and assists. So if you want to see, for example, the one goal that Rowan scored, which I think we just saw, again, here's Rowan's goal right here. Possession data, this one is super cool. So possession is 9/10 of the law, they say. So here's our possession data thing. So you can see the percentage of time that we possess the ball. The field tilt basically weighs what third of the pitch each possession is in and how much time it is. So in this game, UHS spent more time in the attacking area than defending. And likewise, it's opposite for the other team. Number of possessions. Time of possession, you can see Watsonville held the ball longer, 15 seconds versus 11. And what percentage of the time did each team have the ball in the attacking third, the middle third, and the defensive third? But the real fun are the visualizations. So here's a visualization of the field tilt and also the possessions, and you can isolate on either. So this is 3-minute segments, so you can see to start, it was in the attacking zone, and then it kind of went into Watsonville's attacking zone, and so on and so forth. And the possession percentage, again, you can see what percentage of the time over the course of the game each team had it. So to start, Watsonville controlled the possession for the first 3 minutes, then UHS got it back. And kind of overlaying, you can see how both of them go. And you can also hide and show goals as well. Pass strings are kind of cool. So this shows you how many times the team passed back and forth and the frequency. So for example, if you want to just look at Watsonville, they played kind of a control game. So they had 9 pass strings with 5 passes. Want to see what they look like? Here's the first one. That's their kickoff. 1, 2, 3, etc. And again, you can also see the ones that just ended in a goal. So, in this game, there was 1 3-string pass from Watsonville that ended in a goal and 1 2-pass string. So let's look at the 2-pass string. So there's 1, there's 2, and here comes the goal. So kind of a nice way to visualize, how your team is passing. This is a possession where we won the ball. So if there's 50-50 balls or recoveries, you can see how each team did in the different zones. So you can see that, Watsonville was pretty good in their defensive area. They won more of the possessions there. Middle third and attacking third, UHS was a little bit better. And again, the field tilt of, level, tie game, while ahead and while behind. So you can kind of see how each team changes their strategy if they're ahead or they're behind. Again, super cool way to visualize this stuff. And last thing, the shot chart. Again, pretty pretty simple. But if you want to see, just the shots that were off target, for example, we can just look like so. So these are where the off-target shots came from. Again, you can do this for both teams. These are all the shots. Greens are goals. You can see they took a lot of really long shots. You want to see what the shots look like. You can isolate, play the matching clips, like so. So again, pretty easy. And yeah, and so the other really cool thing we have is the AI assistant. So because we have all these great deep stats for the game, you can ask a lot of cool questions. So for example, we asked about how fast the goalies get rid of the ball. So this isn't a stat that was measured, but because we've got this AI assistant, it can go in to your games and figure it out. So the UHS goalie took 11 seconds to get rid of the ball after a save. Watsonville was a lot faster, 6 seconds. So this could lead to more transition opportunities. Again, it depends on what your philosophy is, but it's a cool way to show what you can do. And you can ask just about anything to the AI assistant. So we can go back here, for example. Let's see some other things. Here's like a game analysis that we did previously about pass strings. It can also create highlight reels too. Say, create me a highlight reel. And here's the a highlight reel of the longest pass strings from UHS in this game. Again, really handy, big time saver. You can turn these into a film session, make them as MP4s, whatever you want to do. Yeah, and what else we got? You can also, when you're watching the games, if you want to create a clip. So for example, from here, it's like, this is, pretty good save. Want to create a clip, you can say, make a clip, add to a film session. You can create new film sessions, add the clips, etc. Again, pretty easy, pretty handy. And then when you're looking at your film sessions, so we have this long pass string film session. Here it is. And if you want to create an MP4, you can just do it like so. Give you a prompt, tell you how much time you have left. You can easily move things up and down. Want to change the descriptions, like so. So both for your film sessions and for your media highlights and that sort of thing. And the last thing to show is the game summaries, which are a nice handy way of summarizing everything that happened in the game via numbers. So this is what the game summaries look like. We have all the basic stuff, which is things that most coaches want to see. You can also set custom goals. So for example, if you've got a goal of having possession time, here we've set the custom goal. We want to be more than 55%, and bad is less than 45. So it shows how each team fared relative to the goal. So you can see that we're at 43, so it flagged it as red. Watsonville was at 56, shows green. Again, you can add the custom goals for whatever you want. The possessions, defenses, all the basic stuff is here. You want to see your different take-ons, goalkeeping saves. Again, it's all video linked. Here's your first parried save, like so. And there's also an advanced tab, so if you want to see really advanced game summary stats, it shows more things. So for example, you can look at, sort of your breakdown of pass strings in different thirds, possessions, field tilt, really, really detailed stuff. You can copy it to a spreadsheet if you want, just like so. Paste into Excel or Sheets or anything else. Some data nerds really like that. So that's a quick summary of all the cool stuff that Sportsalytics for soccer can do. Come reach out if you have questions. Hook us up for a demo, and hopefully we can get you on board.